It's 11 p.m., a Wednesday night, and you're doing the math again. What you earned this month, what disappeared, what's left. The number isn't zero, but it's close enough to feel like it. Saving $500 a month feels impossible from here. And yet, that same $500 quietly compounds into nearly $50,000 over 25 years. Both things are true at the same time. This story doesn't start on a Monday, not on the first of the month, not at some perfect high motivation moment. It starts on a Thursday, a regular Thursday, the day you stop waiting for the right time and just act. You set up an automatic transfer, $500 a month, straight into a basic S&P 500 index fund. Which fund doesn't really matter. What matters is this: the money moves before you touch it, before you see it, before your brain can talk you out of it. You're 30 years old. You work a stable job, logistics, administration, healthcare, something behind the scenes that keeps systems running. The pay is decent, not effortless, but enough. When you actually look at your spending, the money is there. An unused gym membership, a couple subscriptions you forgot about, a phone plan you never optimized, ordering lunch out of habit instead of hunger. That's the sacrifice. Nothing dramatic. Thursday comes, the money moves, and your day looks exactly the same as last Thursday. Year 1. You contribute $6,000. The market gives you $221. That's it. You stare at the number, waiting to feel progress. It feels like a rounding error. You don't tell anyone about it. There's nothing to say. Year 2. You've put in $12,000 total. Your balance is just under $13,000. Technically, it's working. Emotionally, it doesn't feel like it. This is the part no one shows you. Not the screenshots. Not the financial freedom posts. Because early on, investing feels like a savings account with extra steps. What you don't see is what's happening underneath. Dividends reinvesting, shares compounding, the system learning how to carry weight. A tree doesn't look like a tree for a long time. For a long time, it just looks like dirt. You watch other people spend. Trips, new cars, lifestyle upgrades. You go home. You don't touch the account. That's the win. Years 3 to 5. You keep going. Raises come, small ones. They quietly disappear into better rent, better groceries, better normal. That's lifestyle creep. It doesn't announce itself. By year 5, you've contributed $30,000. Your balance is around $35,000. The market added less than $6,000 in 5 years. This is the danger zone. Nothing is wrong, but nothing feels right. One Tuesday afternoon, you check the account and think, what if this isn't actually working? That thought is more dangerous than any market crash. You close the app. You don't sell. Year 6. Something changes. Quietly. This year alone, the market adds more than it did in your first 3 years combined. You double-check the math. It's real. The contributions didn't change. You didn't change. The math did. Year 7. You put in $6,000. The market adds almost the same amount. For the first time, your money is working nearly as hard as you are. Most people never reach this point. They quit right before it arrives. You didn't. Years 10 to 12. The balance crosses 6 figures. No celebration, no screenshot. Just a quiet moment where you realize, this started with a decision you made in 6 minutes on a random Thursday. You're not rich, but the machine is running. Year 17. You're older now. More responsibilities. More history. This year, the market earns more than twice what you contribute. Read that again. Your money earns more than you do. That's not luck. That's time. The drop. Then the market falls. Hard. People panic. You don't. Not because you're brave, because you understand the math. Your $500 now buys more shares. Same Thursday. Better price. You keep going. Year 25. You're 55. You contributed about $150,000 over 25 years. Your account is worth over $400,000. Most of that came from compounding, not your paycheck. No alarms go off. No one congratulates you. The coffee tastes the same. The machine worked while you lived your life. That was always the point. So where do you start? First, if your job offers a 401k match, take it. That's free money, non-negotiable. Second, use a simple index fund, low cost, broad market, boring on purpose. Third, use the right account, Roth IRA if you qualify. But above all else, automate it. Money moves first. You build your life around what's left. That's the difference between people who plan to invest and people who actually do. You don't need motivation. You need a Thursday. This week has one. That's where it starts.